Hello, it is Thursday. So, session 14. We are retrieving and recording information or key details from fiction and non-fiction texts. So what we're doing is we're pulling out little bits of information, little bit of facts that have been woven through the text. So this is what we normally do in our speedy retrieval, our quick fire round. But because we haven't been doing that during this period of time, we're going to spend a day on it today. So, golds, you're going to have your job afterwards, but please do listen to the bronze and silver tasks first. So, bronze and silver, off we go. You've got 6 questions. Now, there's no guided practice today, and that is because you are really used to doing this quick, speedy retrieval, because you're just going to be skimming and scanning through the text to find the answers. Retrieval is the easiest of all reading skills, so that's why we are not doing guided practice, because you are well practiced in doing this yourself and you don't need me to do that for you. So, question 1, how does the narrator get to the island? So you're looking about, maybe there's more than one answer there. 2, what shape do the stones make? 3, give one name that the other islands give to the island. Question 4, who burned the narrator's house? Question 5, who has spoken to the narrator about the island before? And question 6, what are the trees full of? Now, it's going to be amazing because most of those questions, as I've said them, you'll already know the answers to, because we've read this text so many times. So that's really brilliant. So it'll be nice and quick. So if you're bronze and you can get those done really quickly, then you can definitely go on to the silver today for your challenge. Right then. So press pause now, bronzes, so that you can get on with doing your activity, and press play when you're ready to find out the answers. Pause the video now. Okay, so you've had a good go at doing that. Let's move on. So, bronzes, I think the answers must all come at the end, so I do apologise for this. I'm going to carry on doing the whole class read. Bronzes, whilst I do the whole class read and I read it aloud, double check your answers and see if me reading it helps you. If you think you've got them all right, you can kind of whiz through the video to the silver section or to the answer section. So, whole class read. You sit and clutch your bundle of things from home, what you saved before it was burned. Clothes, a doll, some books. Letters from your mother. Somehow it is always dusk when you approach. The island changes from a dark dot to a green heaven on the horizon. High on a cross-topped cliff that slopes towards the sea is a field of white flowers, looping strangely. It's not until you are closer that you see that it forms the shape of an eagle, and it is not until you are very close that you see it's made of stones. This is when your heart hardens in your chest like petals turning to pebbles. Nane says the white eagle's meaning is known across all the surrounding islands, even all of the places outside our sea. It means, stay away, do not come here unless you have no choice. The day is dropping to dark as you come into the harbour. When you step from the boat, the stars are setting out their little lights. Someone will be there to greet you. They understand. The men who brought you here leave straight away, though they are tired. They have not spoken to you in the days or the hours you spent with them. The splash of oars fades to the sound of waves lapping the beach. They will burn the boat when they get back, as they did your house. You look at the person who greeted you. You are changed now, like flowers into stones, like day into night. You will always be heavier, darkened, marked, touched. Nane says that in the places outside they have many names for our home. The island of the living dead. The island of no return. The island at the end of everything. Ooh, I love this book. Okay, right, silver. Write down 3 things that you are told about the island across that bit of text. So not just in one section, but you're reading all of it and coming up with 3 things that you're told about the island. Now you can also include the text from before, the bit that started off by, saying nobody comes here because they want to, and then all of that. So you can take your facts from anything you've read so far. Then write down 3 things that the narrator saved from their home. There may be more than 3 things, but you've only got to pick 3. Number 3, give 2 examples of the life that is found on Cullion Island. And then, what does the white eagle mean? So have a good go at that, Silver, and pause the video now. Now, Silvers, again, if you have had a really good go at this and you feel really confident, then please go on to gold. Silvers, if you're not confident, then track back and have a go at bronze, okay? So that's what you need to be doing if you're silver. So pause the video now, have a go, and then you can press play when you're ready to move on. Right then, time to move on. Right then, answer time. Oh, sorry, there must be no gold challenge today. I apologise for that. So bronzes, how does the narrator get to the island? The answers are by horse, or by foot, or by boat. What shape do the stones make? An eagle. Give one name, the other islands give to the island. So you could have had the island of no return, the island of the living dead, or the island at the end of everything. Who burned the narrator's house? It is the men who are rowing the boat. The men who rowed the boat, they burned the narrator's house. Who has spoken to the narrator about this island before? It's the writer's Nane. And then what are the trees full of? They are full of birds. Super. Right then, Silver answers. Write down 3 things that you are told about the island. It's covered in life is one. It has a graveyard on it is another, and it has a white eagle made of stones on it. Other things about the island, it's surrounded by clear water that's full of turtles and dolphins. It's got hills on it, there are forests on it. If I'm just focusing on that small bit of text that we've just seen there, we've got life, graveyards, and eagles. Okay, so 3 things the narrator say from their home. There obviously there are 4. If you've got 1 or 3 of these ones, then you would get them out right. So clothes, a doll, some books or letters. 2 examples of life that's found on Cullion. Birds, turtles, dolphins. Sorry about the typo there on dolphins. What you could also say as well is other people, because someone is there to greet you. What does the white eagle mean? It means stay away. Do not come here unless you have no choice. Now there is a second activity today. And that's to summarise main ideas from more than one paragraph. So everybody's doing the same. So there we go, we're all doing the same, and we are looking at those 5 points and we're putting them in the order that they happened. So the first one has been done for you, and we've said people have their houses burned. That's the first thing that happens. So then you need to decide what comes next. So your options are, you see the white eagle as you travel by boat, you see the stars, you watch the men leave as they row away, and someone from the island meets you. So you're going to pause the video now and reread about the island at the end of everything so that you can do this task, and then press play when you want to compare your answers to mine. Pause now. Okay, well done for being Susie the summariser. Let's have a look at the answers. Here we go. So the answers are 1. People have their house. Can't speak. Sorry. 1. People have their houses burned. 2. You see the white eagle as you travel by boat. 3. Then you see the stars. 4. Then somebody meets you on the island. And 5. Then the men leave as they row away. Well done for today. As always, if there was anything that you got incorrect, you should be purple penning if you're working on paper, or you should be purple fonting if you're working on Teams. We look forward to seeing your answers.